is tougher, run blocking or pass blocking?
Pass blocking, easily.
Yeah.
Pass blocking is way harder. Run blocking, you don't have to think as much. Run blocking, you get to throw your hands on somebody and move them from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Pass blocking, you have to think about their alignment, think about the stunts that they're going to do. Are they going to do a TE game, ET game, nose tackle game? There's so much that comes with pass blocking, and there's so many rules and responsibilities that come along with it that it's a lot harder for sure.
Okay. Now, you did you go to Louisiana-Lafayette for 1 year
I was there
or
2.5 years
2.5 years? Okay, and then you transferred
to Jackson State.
to Jackson State. I was watching one of your other interviews. You have family members that actually went to Jackson as well?
Yes, I
Okay,
do. My grandfather, my uncle, my mom, my grandma, cousins, my whole family practically went there. So
that's dope. Did anyone play football there too, or they all
no,
just went
no,
there?
no, they just got their degrees, and
Okay. What led into the decision of you going to Jackson State?
thankfully I had a lot of offers coming out of the transfer portal. It was humbling. So during the COVID year, I was able to play in 10 out of 11 games,
Mm,
and I was like the six-man rotation. So my first year I redshirted, and then my next year, the COVID year, thankfully we got that year back. I was able to play in a lot of games at left guard, and I had a lot of good film.
okay.
So schools like Indiana, Kansas, Tulsa, Boston College, I had just a lot of just amazing offers, and
A lot
it
of
was humbling.
Yeah, a lot of D1
It
offers.
was humbling for sure. And at the end of the day, I knew I wanted to be at a place where my family could come see me play.
Mm,
Um, and my grandparents are much older in age. I knew I wanted them to be able to come and be able to see
yeah.
me and support me. So that's why I
Right.
picked Jackson State.
Okay. Um,
And I believe in Coach Prime. I believe in his vision. I love Coach Marcus to death. The offensive line coach that I had at Jackson State, and we built a wonderful relationship. So it was an easy decision to make.
right. Okay. Now, what do you feel like Coach Prime's impact on HBCUs was in
Method.
general? You could say Jackson State, but even in general, like HBCUs, because I mean, it felt like when he, and this is an outside-in
Mm.
perspective, it felt like when he went to Jackson State, like all the eyes were on Jackson, from the social media to the ESPN, everything. So,
I think Coach Prime did a lot of amazing things for HBCUs overall, bringing back more exposure, making sure we got more resources.
mm,
He did a lot, even behind the scenes. I think he had an amazing impact even on Jackson. We had a water crisis during the beginning part of our season, and I remember somebody came up to me and a couple of my offensive line buddies when we were eating out, like, you guys brought hope to our city. We were going through a lot of hard times, but just going to those games with you guys you guys make it so much fun. You guys bring us so much joy and happiness, and that meant a lot.
right.
Just even seeing that. But Coach Prime, I think he did a lot in his time, truly. I can't really, I'm personally, I don't know the magnitude. I know he did a lot
Yeah.
for HBCUs, for Jackson State, for HBCUs, and I'm so grateful that he chose to do it in my city.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see like the new facilities and everything. It just
Yeah.
looked amazing. It was dope to see that.